Forget everything you knew about physics. Today, the 1600 horsepower Swedish King meets its 300 mile per hour electric executioner. The hunt for 500 kilometers per hour begins with the Swedish King of low drag perfection. But a new challenger from the east has arrived, packing 4 motors and enough voltage to power a city. Beneath the skin, a 1600 horsepower V8 heart screams with the raw, visceral fury of internal combustion. China strikes back with nearly 3,000 electric horses, pushing the boundaries of what battery power can achieve. 0 to 400 and back to 0 in under 28 seconds, Koenigsegg defines the gold standard of hypercar physics. But the Yangwang is a silent assassin, hitting 100 kilometers per hour in a neck-snapping 2.3 seconds. Every curve of the Absolut is sculpted for one goal: to become the fastest production car ever built. In a historic mic-drop moment, the Xtreme clocked 308 miles per hour, sending shockwaves through the industry. For the Absolut, the only limit isn't the engine, it's finding a tire that won't disintegrate at Mach 0.4. 1200 volts of pure adrenaline prove that the era of petrol dominance is facing its ultimate extinction event. Two different philosophies, one shared obsession: the crown for the fastest machine on the face of the earth. Swedish engineering eliminates the flywheel, allowing this V8 to rev like a Formula 1 screamer. Meanwhile, the U9 uses its quad motors to perform maneuvers that traditional physics simply cannot explain. Without the massive rear wing of its attack sibling, the Absolut becomes a ghost in the wind. Inside the Yangwang, AI-driven torque control calculates traction 10,000 times every single second. It's a mechanical symphony, where human and machine connect to hunt down the 500 mark.
This isn't just a car, it's a technological statement that China has conquered the hypercar summit.
1600 horses on E85 fuel, this is the final greatest stand for the internal combustion engine. With a 30C discharge rate, the U9's battery delivers power faster than lightning can strike the ground. The twin fins are inspired by F-15 fighter jets, keeping the nose pinned when the world starts to blur. It leaves the competition in a vacuum of silence, proving that noise is no longer a requirement for speed. For Koenigsegg, every gram of weight saved is a millisecond gained in the race against time. Regenerative braking and carbon ceramics work in harmony to stop 3,000 horsepower on a dime. It's the sound of heritage, of decades of Swedish innovation reaching its ultimate, terrifying climax. Even in the wet, the Dysos X system keeps the U9 level, defying the limits of traditional grip. When you're moving at 6 miles per minute, the only thing that matters is the road ahead. 308 miles per hour, officially verified, placing the Yangwang U9 Xtreme in the pantheon of speed gods.
The king is not dead, but the throne has never been under a more calculated and high-voltage siege.
This is more than a speed record. It is the birth of a new era for the global automotive industry. One relies on the explosion of fuel, the other on the flow of electrons. Both hunt the same horizon. Precision aero and 3,000 horsepower make the Xtreme a weapon on the straights and a surgeon in the corners. The Absolut is the ultimate expression of the Koenigsegg dream, a car with no compromise and no equal. Ready for another round, the U9 Xtreme proves that the future of hypercars is fast, electric, and unstoppable. Even at the edge of physics, Koenigsegg ensures you can carry the essentials for your cross-continental sprint. Active body control means the U9 absorbs the road, turning every bump into a calculated non-event. Nothing says hypercar royalty quite like the most complex door mechanism ever engineered by man. The pull of 4 electric motors is relentless, offering a torque curve that looks like a vertical cliff. This is the soul of the machine: fire, sound, and a mechanical heartbeat that refuses to be silenced. Total control is at your fingertips, managing 3,000 horsepower with the grace of a digital conductor. It is the ultimate goal, the final frontier, and the fastest Koenigsegg the world will ever see. The world was warned. China isn't just joining the hypercar race, they are currently setting the pace. 6 years after its debut, the Absolut remains the most lusted-after piece of engineering on the planet. Behind the luxury is a monster waiting to be unleashed, a car that changed the rules of speed forever. It is the absolute limit of what is possible with a steering wheel and a dream of pure speed. Stopping from 300 miles per hour is just as important as reaching it, Swedish safety at its peak. With zero lag and infinite power, the U9 Xtreme turns every launch into a journey to the future. It uses the atmosphere to stay glued to the earth, turning the wind into its most powerful ally. Two legends, two different paths to speed. The question is, which one would you choose for the ride of your life? The record books have been rewritten. But the war for 500 kilometers per hour is just getting started.